Welcome into the New Orleans Saints podcast. You'll hear from players, coaches, broadcasters, and writers that cover the NFL on a daily basis. The New Orleans Saints podcast starts right now. Here's your host, Erin Summers.
Saints wrapped up day 2 of minicamp today. They did more situational work. Spencer Rattler, again, going with the 1s. Tyler Shuck, the 2s. Rattler went 10 of 16. Shuck, 9 of 15. Here's wide receiver Chris Olave on the work the offense has done so far.
The young QBs are good. I don't think they gonna come in and have hiccups. I feel like they got a good head on their shoulders. They got good IQ. They're ready to play NFL ball. So I'm excited whoever get that starting job. They're both really good. I'm excited whoever gets that, and we're gonna be ready for that.
So far, you guys have really only done 7-on-7. What are you getting out of that, and are you excited to do a full 11-on-11 session?
Oh yeah, man. I've been ready to get 11-on-11, but 7-on-7 is great too. Just getting the timing down, getting everything down from the first read to the fourth read. Gotta keep going through progressions, but like I said, they're both doing a great job. Tyler and Spencer, and when Jakes gets back out there, I'm excited to see him too.
Kind of the whole construction of everything being new here. What do you like about it?
I love it, man. I love the new coaching staff. They bring great energy. We got the same receiver coach, but everybody else around the building is new. So I love the winning culture they bring coming from Philly. But I'm excited for what we got upcoming this year.
The team ended practice walking through a lot of their run plays. Post-practice, head coach Kellen Moore said that Alvin Kamara will absolutely be heavily involved in the run and pass game.
Alvin's obviously one of the premier players in our league. His ability to run the football and play in the pass game, and so certainly want to utilize every aspect of that. He's going to be a really big-time, impactful runner, running the football first and foremost, and then obviously the pass game, his ability to create matchups is going to be a huge advantage for us. And so what's really fun being around Alvin is his mental capacity is really high. He understands football at a really, really high level. He's played so much game, and so I really enjoy and I look forward to more and more of those conversations as we go through this of teaming up on this thing, and so it'll be a lot of fun.
Kamara said he's feeling good. He was training in Colorado. His longtime trainer now works for Colorado under Deion Sanders, so he is now training there. He said the elevation definitely was tough, and he feels like he is in extremely good shape, different shape than he has been before. He has been taking this week to get to know the new players and coaches.
Oh, it's cool. It's cool. I think bringing a new kind of different energy to, the team that I've been on my whole career, obviously. So it's kind of been the same since I got here. So now a change coming in. It's different. I got to kind of train my mind to be like, all right, I can't look at how things were used to be done. I got to kind of get with this. So it's not hard, but again, 2 days, it's cool. But we'll see during camp when camp starts.
Was this needed? This change, I think, in organization-wise, do you think this was needed and this was a fresh restart?
Yeah. I think it was needed. I think you obviously in this league you want to win. We haven't been doing much of that consistently enough, at least. So why not?
Has anything changed for you just in terms of your off-season preparation for
Nah.
stuff, kind of the same stuff that you
Same exact stuff, yeah. It's the same thing I've been doing since my rookie year. So nothing changed. Same old. Just focused, grinding, feeling good. I feel like I say it every year, like I feel better than I did last year. So, just same thing, man. I'm old now.
More time out in Colorado this offseason.
Huh?
More time out in Colorado.
Yeah. I've been in Boulder the whole time, so just out there training. Same thing, like I said, working with Swayze. Just getting it in, man. Feeling good.
Is the altitude helped out there?
Hell yeah, man. I knew it was real, but I never thought I had to deal with it. So I'm like, that shit probably not that real. I got out there, I was walking up the steps in the house, and I thought something was wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? I thought I almost had to go to the hospital. But, it's good. It's definitely, I feel like it's giving me a kind of different, something new, something fresh, just like a different little wrinkle in my training, because you can't run away from that elevation. So it's just been kind of helping me. I feel like I'm in a different type of shape.
Moore said getting the quarterbacks involved in the run game will be a big component of the offense. When you look at what they did with the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, he scrambled a lot. For this offense, it's going to be a lot of RPO, where the quarterback has the option of choosing between rushing or passing depending on the defense. We haven't seen a lot of it in camp, but Shuck did scramble for what looked like a touchdown today.
Yeah, certainly there's a few different paths that you can take. There's, from an offense perspective, the RPO game has increased. You got to play within the rules and understand, the downfield component of it, which is always the stressor in the NFL. It'll be a part of our offense. I think it's great tools. We utilized it a lot last year in Philadelphia. And, that was a great experience going through that process. And so, as we go, we'll get some guys healthy. Obviously, as we go through this process, we'll be able to play in multiple personnel. We'll be able to play in multiple tight ends. We'll be able to play with multiple receivers, multiple backs. I think that's a big emphasis for us is, how many different personnel can we get out on the field.
As far as the kicking game goes, it was Charlie Smith who was up today. He went 5 of 6, missing from 49, but absolutely crushed it from 61. That ball definitely would have been good from 70, maybe given him a little extra there, but there was definitely room to spare. Justin Reed, a safety, does have experience jumping in as he did it during a game in KC when one of their kickers got hurt pregame. He had an extra point after Smith was done, and so they gave him an attempt to actually hit a field goal. They set him up from 44. He missed it. But then Devon Godchaw stepped up and tried an extra of his own. It was a really funny moment because the ball didn't quite go, off the ground. It dribbled a few yards. In the locker room afterwards, Godchaw was saying that his legs were absolutely dead because of some drills that the linemen were doing earlier in practice. But it does look like this team is having a lot of fun and taking some lighthearted moments through the work that they're putting in. Defensively, it's been interesting watching the players line up in different places from play to play, from the secondary to the line. The base defense is a 3-4, which the Saints haven't run full-time since the 1990s. Players like defensive ends Cam Jordan, Isaiah Foskey, Carl Granderson, and Chase Young are now more outside linebackers. They're in a stand-up 2-point stance. This just makes it difficult for the offense to identify who the fourth rusher is going to be. On either side of the nose tackle, it's been Brian Brzee, Jonah Williams, and Vernon Broughton who flank either side. However, that's just when they are in base. There have been and will be a lot of sub packages where we see additional players on the line. I grabbed Brzee after practice to talk to him for a few after Moore was asked about Brzee by the media. So it's minicamp. I know it's a little bit different for the linemen when you guys don't have the pads on, but how have things been going for you guys out there?
Yeah, no, it's been good. I think, it's a lot of indie, which is good for us, technique, and we get to really hone in on our craft. Definitely different, not as many competitive periods that you can really do without pads on. So, but indie's been great. The guys are getting after it. We're working hard. Coach Davis has been great, a great teacher, so it's been good.
How is the different scheme right now? You guys are definitely lined up in a lot of different fronts, different people beside you. So how's that been getting used to?
Yeah, it's been good. Like anything, like whenever you have a new defense or offense come in, you got to learn it. It's, there's going to be bumps in the road as you try to get it all down. But, I think we're starting to kind of get over the hump and smooth things out and are, not only learning it, but able to play fast and understanding it better now. So.
Something that I've noticed is you're out there really vocal. So is that something that you're doing differently this year, trying to take more ownership of how people are lining up what you're doing?
Yeah, I think sorry.
Got kicked out of the way because Colin Saunders has to sit down.
No, it's been I try to not only does it probably help the people around me, but it helps myself just talking through things and being vocal about it. I think it's just a way that I'm able to learn yeah, so it's just kind of something I've always done. I don't, it's just kind of normal to me.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just I haven't noticed it before, but you were really loud today. How about Devon Godchaw and his attempt at the extra point there?
Devon rolled that ball about 10 yards, top down, toe. Just really poor technique from the guy there. What is going on?
Thank you.
I wish we could have camera on this right now.
I certainly think his ability to rush inside and his ability to play in a couple other positions will be very valuable. And obviously, when you look at our fronts, by rule we're a 3-4 team, so there's there's some odds, there's some unders, there's some overs. We play in plenty of 5-down structures, and so those guys are able to move across the line and create matchups.
While there's been a lot to glean from the off-season work so far, OTAs through minicamp, we are eagerly awaiting training camp and when this team can get the pads on, because then we'll really see things start to evolve. One thing is for sure, it was great having the fans out there, and everybody is looking forward to seeing them again once training camp gets underway.
It's been great. It's been an awesome opportunity for us just to have fans there, bring the energy, bring the juice. This community is really, really special. Hopefully they come out throughout training camp. We create that environment because ultimately come fall, we're going to be asking and needing them on Sundays.
For all of our other minicamp coverage, just head to NewOrleansSaints.com and you can find all of the photos, interviews, and highlights there. We'll keep you posted on any news over the next month, but the players are getting a little bit of time off before we hit the ground running once training camp starts at the end of July. So thanks so much for listening, and we'll talk again soon.
Thanks for listening to the New Orleans Saints podcast, presented by SeatGeek. Join us 3 times per week on NewOrleansSaints.com, the Saints mobile app, or you can download the podcast on iTunes. We'll see you next time, right here on the New Orleans Saints podcast, presented by SeatGeek.